So Taurus, the overall energy here is the Seven of Wands. This is trying to protect yourself, to stave off energies that you don't want coming into your life. Okay? So you're in self-protection mode for sure. This is surrounding your entire reading. We're going to find out why. Up here in your highest energy is this reunion card. This is like a happy reunion. But the thing is, I have the Two of Swords right next to the Three of Cups, and I don't think you want another reunion. I feel like this reunion's been happening, and you're kind of blocking your heart. You have your swords up in self-protection. It's like you don't want to deal with a reunion. Okay, and it's usually a happy one, but it's like you're really coming into self-protection mode here. And I don't think you want this reunion to be coming in. Let's keep reading. Because you're protecting your heart here. I have the Four of Pentacles right next to the Two of Swords. So the Four of Pentacles, it's about security, stability. It can be about money, It can be about someone not paying their fair share or just not enough money coming in to support this relationship, this reunion. But it's feeling stuck. It's feeling weighed down. This relationship, this reunion, it weighs you down. It's becoming heavy on you. I have the Ten of Cups under the Three of Cups. The Ten of Cups is about union between two people. If I can hang on to stuff. 10 cups of love. Sunshine, rainbows. This could be a family situation. Maybe this is what you want. This could be what you really want from this relationship. Maybe this relationship is not providing. It's not heading that way. It's sort of like a superficial reunion. It's happy. It's all joy, roses, and then, but it weighs you down. Oh, I can see why. Exactly why it weighs you down. I have the Knight of Wands right next to the Seven of Wands and under the Four of Pentacles. This person keeps running in and out of your life. It's reunion after reunion. You're getting tired of it. This is a very unstable, insecure type. It's a very ungrounded energy. Runs in with the staff of fresh starts, new beginnings, which gives you hope for the Ten of Cups. Then they run out with the staff of passion. We see what's going on. So if this is your reading, there is someone doing that in your life and you're getting tired of it. And I have the Queen of Pentacles. This is your card, Taurus. You're an earth sign. So Taurus, you're looking at the pentacle. Is this grounded? Is this stable? Is this secure? Is there really ever going to be a commitment? You are looking towards your future here. And it's right under that Ten of Cups. And I think that's why you're getting done with this energy. This is Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. This is your reading, but also Virgo or Capricorn might be strong in your chart, or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn might be in someone else's around this reading. So there you are. You're dreaming of what you want, but this isn't turning out to be what you want. I have the Justice card right next to the Queen of Pentacles. This is the card for Libra. Libra might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. But your guard is definitely going up. Your guard's up here, your guard's up here, your guard's up here, all the way down the line. Your sword's up. This is self-justice. You're getting your scales in your life rebalanced. So this must really be throwing you off balance, this type of relationship. So self-justice, looking out for yourself, trying to keep balanced over this whole thing. And then I have the Three of Wands next to the Justice card and under the Knight of Wands. The Three of Wands, you're holding on to a staff of fresh starts and new beginnings. And you're looking out over the world. There's 3 ships out there. 1, 2, 3 out in the sea. And you're wondering if your ship is still out there and if it's going to come in. You also might be wondering if this Knight of Wands is ever going to change. Let's just keep reading. Okay, Taurus. What I have here is a King of Swords, and the King of Swords is right next to The Four of Pentacles. Yeah, you're on guard. Your sword is up here. Your sword was up with the Justice card. Your sword's up here with the Two of Swords. So you're looking for truth. You're seeking truth and clarity. And you're becoming very commanding, very sure of yourself as far as what you want and what you don't want. And you are really becoming on guard. You're seeing the truth for what it is. I have the Queen of Cups next to the King of Swords. Oh, let me mention, this can be Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. That could be strong in your chart or someone else's chart around this reading. Have the Queen of Cups right next to the King of Swords. The Queen of Cups is water, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer that might be strong in someone's chart around this reading. But you're guessing the love. You're like, how can you run in and out of my life and love me? How can it be such a happy reunion every time and then you just take off? So you have a lot of questions about what's going on here. Your feet are surrounded by the swirls of emotions, the water of emotions here. It's the only cup in the deck with a lid on it, and there's little windows all the way around that cup, and the Queen is trying to peek in those windows to get answers to her love questions. All cards are male or female, remember. So you're on guard. You're questioning the love. How can there be love when they act this way? And you're going to go through this period of healing. This is the card for Aquarius. So Aquarius might be strong in someone's chart around this reading. This is about very deep spiritual healing. It's about seeing your own reflection in that pool of water, remembering the essence of who you are right down to your bare bones, remembering what you do want, remembering what you don't want out of life. It's a very deep healing card, and they have put you in this place of deep healing over this relationship. It's just really got to be too much for you. I have the Three of Pentacles here, and this is under the King of Swords and next to the Knight of Wands. The Three of Pentacles is not seeing eye to eye, about commitment. That's a black card. You know, there could be an interfering party with this card, but this is the only card I see showing up that there's actually an interfering party. It could be, since it's next to the Knight of Wands, that they want their freedom. They want to date whoever they want to date. So maybe there's always a third energy, right, associated with that Knight of Wands, because they don't want to settle down. So I feel like there's a disagreement in how to move forward in this relationship. I also have the Nine of Wands next to the Three of Pentacles and under the Queen of Cups. So the Nine of Wands, you are at your wit's end. Look at that. You've had it. I mean, that staff of fresh starts and new beginnings now, that is holding you up. And it looks like all these staffs in the back were, hope. It's all hope. And it's like you are giving up on the hope in this relationship. You're trying to figure out, how can they love you and keep running in and out? How come they don't want to, settle down or have some sort of commitment that you can rely on them somehow? And it's right next to the Knight of Pentacles. That Nine of Wands is right next to the Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles is right under the healing card. They won't come forward. They won't settle down. It's been very slow. It's up to them. This is the slowest moving energy in the deck. So the horse is barely moving forward, barely 1 foot in front of the other. It's bringing a pentacle. It could take lifetimes to reach you. So this is what's wearing you out. They will not settle down. They keep pulling the same stuff over and over and over again, and you have reached your wit's end. I have the Hierophant next to the Three of Wands, with you, wondering if your ship is still out there, holding on to that staff of fresh starts and new beginnings, and it's right under the Three of Pentacles. So the Hierophant here is about traditional values, traditional morals. It's about commitment, security, stability. This is what you want, and that this is what you don't see eye to eye about. Right under the Three of Pentacles. So you're looking elsewhere. You're deciding that your ship is still out there. They're not the one. I have the High Priestess next to the Hierophant. Another very spiritual card. This is the card in the tarot deck about intuition and knowing. So it's like pull back that pomegranate curtain. pay attention to your intuition and trust yourself, because it's running very high right now. And you already have a lot of answers to your questions if you just pay attention to what your gut is telling you. So pay attention. Pay attention. You're worn out. You want the Hierophant in your life. You know what you want. And it looks like you're putting an end to everything, to all this. All this mental torture, all this grief, all this confusion that you've been going through with this relationship, all this Groundhog Day reunion thing that keeps going on, giving you little bits of hope, keeping you hanging in there. You're done with it. Totally done. And you're going to put an end to it because you're getting all your truth, you're getting all your clarity, and you're seeing it for what it is. Wow. And you're seeing that this pentacle is not coming in. Not by this person, okay? So you're looking out there. You're looking out there over the world. So the universe wants you to know that you will get through this. That you're getting tired of Groundhog Day here with this person. And you're getting tired of them running in and out of your life. You're getting tired of not having a hope in this ever becoming a grounded, settled, stable, loving relationship. You're just giving up hope. Let's take out a card for clarifying right between the Four of Pentacles and the King of Swords from the Rider-Waite deck. And then I'll take one out from the Arcanum deck, which has all the cards in it. So, a clarifying card for the Four of Pentacles and the King of Swords. What does the universe want you to know? Communication. You know, the King of Swords, swords are about communication, usually face-to-face. And it's about truthful and honest communication. There's going to be a lot of texting. I think they're going to keep trying to come back in, or you're going to keep trying to talk to them and try to get something resolved. I don't think it's going to work. After looking at those, the rest of these cards, let's take out one from the Arcanum deck. I could change my mind. If one flies out, that's it. Or I will pull a card from this deck. They're very slippery, they're new, and they've got beautiful illustrations. Just beautiful. I might start using this deck instead of this other Rider-Waite deck. Oh yeah, okay. The Ten of Swords. Remember we have the Ten of Swords here? It's just confirming, okay? The Ten of Swords, that this is going to be the end of the pain. It's going to be the end of the being up in your head, the end of this whole situation. You're going to put an end to it. Things are working out. I'm going to take one more out of this. I usually do that. I want one more for the Ten of Swords. You're doing this for you. Well, there it is. The Eight of Cups. Yes, you're going to walk away. Look how beautiful. Lovely card. You are going to turn your back on this relationship to put an end to it. You can't take it anymore. So that just opens up a whole new... Your ship is still out there. It's still out there. It's going to come in. Now, my readings do not usually go past 6 months. I won't, you know, if this is your reading, it will not go past 6 months. So I feel like all this is happening within 6 months. You will be at this place within 6 months, and your ship might even come in within 6 months. So if you've already been through a lot of this, it could happen even sooner, anytime before that 6 months.